Also, since we haven't been in Kamurocho in like, what, a week in game time, like for actual story events, has like Kamurocho gone up in flames or something because we haven't been taking on jobs? I just imagined that right now. Where's the Yagami Detective Agency? Oh my god, we can't do anything without them. Happy campaign. What's this?
What's up, Kaito-san? Something wrong?
Call me crazy, but doesn't the city seem noisier to you?
What the hell? Kaito senses tingling or something?
Maybe they are. Well, no point trying to explain shit that doesn't make sense.
Anyway, I need to go talk to Sari-san before the interview.
Yeah, there's some sort of campaign going on. I'm pretty sure that these things weren't here before. Kamurocho Happy Campaign. Or whatever that is. Okay. Gotta head over to the Gendo Law Office. Of course, I can't take a taxi there. Okay, interesting. Oh, something's gonna happen. I can't go through the alleyway either. Alright. Let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna feed my cats first too, since they're along the way. Hey, what's up, guys? I came here earlier, by the way. That's why some of them are named.
A name,
Okay, you're gonna... Peanut. That's a good one.
Stay safe.
Peanut. Easy to memorize too. Brown and black and all that. Am I gonna meet up with Hamada or something?
Hold on a minute, Todd.
What?
I'm noticing a lot more punks scurrying around than normal. Something's up.
Really? Huh. Maybe so.
Hey, don't I know you two? You're detectives around here, ain't you?
Yeah, so what?
You ever seen this guy before? A few years ago, he was the manager at some girls' bar nearby.
Haven't seen this guy around. Or maybe I have. Just forgot. Okay.
You really need all these meatheads just to find one dude? Must be one slippery eel.
Damn right he is. Now, do you know him or not?
I'm thinking. Out of curiosity, what's a guy doing running a girls' bar?
I don't think he actually ran the floor or anything. All I care about is him up and vanishing out of nowhere.
So he's a missing person? Since when?
5 years ago.
I mean, disappearing from Kamurocho isn't that uncommon. 5 years? What do you really expect to find?
Your guy have a name? And who gave the order to find him?
You trying to be cute? We're the ones asking the questions here. Don't fuck with us.
Who's fucking with who, asshole? You want to ask questions, you're gonna have to ask nice.
Nice or not, information has a price. It's our bread and butter, so we don't give handouts.
How about I butter your brains on the sidewalk?
Don't touch me.
Straight to throwing punches, huh? Even the Yakuza treated people better than that.
Fuck off!
Here we go. Alright, time for some crane style.
Let's go. Here we go.
Alright. Oh. Yes. Yes, we got a new character they're introducing now. Some guy running a girls' bar? Or maybe this is like a new system. Ah, you good hit, good hit. Alright, come in here, come on. Gotta give the old oven, or the old oven a little trick. Come on. Oh, okay, I killed him by accident. Kaito, bring him in here.
Let's play by
Oh, I can't grab with Boxer, right? I should be able to parry, though. Let me see. Ah, of course I can't do that. So if I do this, I can't choke them out. Okay. Oh, he's dead. I tried to do the choke move too. Damn.
Here we go.
We're doing this inside the store, really? Okay. Alright, come on. You're the last one. Yeah. Reheat. Oh, I can't do it. No, I can't do the oven. It won't let me. Why? Really won't let me do the oven. Or the microwave. That's a shame. Over. And that's that. This better not be like, we're looking for this guy because, he stole all my money and then he left town.
Hey, what's up? That all you guys got? Kamurocho used to be tough. Look at these punks.
Kaito-san.
Huh? It's Akutsu. First name Daimu.
You know him?
Former Tojo clan guy, ex-Yakuza.
Ex-Yakuza? Well, if you say so.
Yagami Detective Agency. Maybe I ought to just hire you guys for this. We're looking for a guy. You heard, didn't you?
RK officer? Daimu Akutsu.
This guy you're after. He was some kind of girls bar manager here in town. I take it this manhunt is your idea?
Nah. Soma's taking point on this one. Came from one of his connections. There's gonna be a big pile of cash in it for whoever finds him. Practically all of Kamurocho's in on this race.
And Soma is?
He's the one in charge of the RK gang. Of course, he's former Tojo clan too. First name Kazuki.
That's crazy. Did the whole Tojo clan join this thing?
Kaito would know all about all the bullshit rules it takes to keep the Yakuza running. They'll take their cut from you and call it the honorable thing to do in the same damn breath. Right, Kaito? In this new age, wouldn't you be better off joining us?
You guys are too small time to pull that shit on me.
You know what else, though? In the Yakuza, if your boys went down, it was on you to get revenge for them. I don't give two shits about that these days. I would say, if there's someone disrespecting you, you might as well go get the jump on them. I would walk right up and stick them in the gut. You wouldn't even see it coming, detective. Yeah? So don't go disrespecting me. There won't be a warning next time.
Okay. Akutsu, you said?
My
Did he
honest
get very far
reaction.
in the Tojo clan?
Okay.
Nah. He may have had the potential, but he never got to make anything of it. The whole thing came crashing down before he got his time in the sun. Soma's the same way, actually. They both tried to climb up the Yakuza ranks, but then the families disbanded. And by the time that happened, all the pawns were cleared off the board. So, now they're ex-Yakuza in the win. And along comes this gang without all the rules and systems they were dealing with. You end up with RK, a network of thugs.
RK? What does the acronym stand for?
Who the hell knows?
R. Kelly.
After the Yakuza,
Not
I
funny.
guess they wanted to sound more Western.
If they think they can replace the Tojo clan, those are
Roadkill?
pretty big shoes to fill.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say they've been discriminating. Civilian punks who want quick cash are easy recruits. RK's happy to scoop them up. Next thing you know, you've got an asshole army.
That's unfortunate, but speaking of the Tojo clan, have you talked to Higashi lately?
Yeah, As far as ex-Tojo clan guys go, he's one of the good ones.
Yeah,
The family
Higashi.
left him in charge of that arcade, and now that they're gone, he's basically the owner. I heard he even gave some of the younger family guys jobs. If you get a chance, you ought to show up there every once in a while.
Nah, Higashi. I am the last person in the world that guy wants to see.
I guess Kaito never told Yagami about his run-in with Joryu, or the job that they did together in Sotenbori. Alright. Interesting, so we got 2 new characters. I wonder if I can feed my cat again, by the way, because of that cutscene. So we got someone called Akutsu, and another guy called Soma.
A name, huh?
No, you're Peanut. Don't try to mix my name up. Alright, you're getting the Bonito Flakes. Yes. Get the big food. Alright, cool. We're out of here.
Too fast.
What are you talking about, Kaito? I was feeding a cat. But, alright, let's head back to the Genda Law Office. We got some new characters. And some more enemies, too. The fuck off me. Blam.
Here we go.
I still love Crane the most because it's just like it hits for so much. All right. You could do that with Snake too.
No waste.
All right, let's get out of here. The more SP, the better. I get so much now. My goal is to just fill out, you know what, let's just go sequentially now because I'm getting so much SP from fighting. Yeah, I'll start off with Tiger. With the reverse beatdown. Look at all the cheap ones. Ah, triple finisher, I need that. Temporary boost your attack power after landing a finishing blow. No, I don't care about attack power. In fact, I don't want to do damage so that I can make fights go longer. Hold that, press A while tilting. Skywalker. Attack delivered in midair. Okay, I need to try Sky Dancer more. Projectile counter, that is nice. So I can counter objects thrown at me with the block button. Fucking parry objects, that's so cool. Oh, I can't use my skateboard with Kaito with me. Oh well. Oh, what's this? This is new. This was not here before. Usually there's like a bunch of tents set up around here. Festival. Oh, there's a Kamurocho festival going on around here. Is that chicken? Just random chicken out in the open. But damn, alright, so there's actually shit going on here in Kamurocho as well. This plot is huge. I think we got subplots going on in each city. I wonder how the RK is going to be involved in the murders that's going on down in Yokohama. For now, focus on one thing at a time.
Oh, Saori-san. Yagami-san made it.
Sorry for the wait. I ran into some typical nonsense. We good to go?
I've been good to go for a while. Ehara is waiting, and so are the answers. First thing we'll want to try to get is how involved he was in Mikoshiba's murder.
From the way it's been so far, I doubt he'll be eager to tell you.
If he won't open up, we'll have to play the trump card. Yagami-san. Ehara won't know what hit him.
I don't mind being the ace in the hole.
Are you and your ego ready then, Yagami-san?
Well, this ain't my department. Fill me in back at the office, okay? I might even tidy the place up a bit if you're lucky. Lots of open bottles to polish off.
But we have booze here. Oh, go to the Tokyo Detention Center. All right.
I'll be holding down the fort here. You watch after Saori-san, please.
Okay.
Don't think you can strong-arm Ehara into confessing. The guy's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, well, I'm also the guy that that made the world understand that Okubo is not a flippin' murderer. So you know what? I got this. We're taking a taxi, right? Yep. Alright, let's go. No need to walk around with Saudi. That'd be funny though. Just bring her around town. Go to some fights.
Oh, I thought you'd lost already. So, what more could my lawyers want from me here?
Well, normally I would say the same. However, a corpse turned up as you said it would. It turns out you have a penchant for prophecy, Ehara-san.
Prophecy, huh? Kinda dramatic.
Oh, we know who this is.
No Hoshino today? Did you fire the poor guy?
Yagumi's my name, sir. In a past life, I used to work with Kenda and Saori-san. But today, I'm at Serio High School in a contract advisory role for one of their clubs.
Serio High School?
It's the same school Toshiro-kun went to 4 years ago. You'd know it. I happened to be out there working a separate case. But that was when Shirosake-sensei called, and so that's why I'm here.
Well, well. Okay. Why are you here then?
That'd be obvious at this point, I'd think. As you know, Mikoshiba turned up as you said. His body was found in a warehouse. The question is, why did you know that well enough to proclaim it in court?
You might say it was a miracle. I wished hard enough for it to come true, and suddenly it did.
Care to tell us why you'd wish for a miracle like that?
Do you really need me to explain why?
Mikoshiba. You blame him for Toshiro-kun's death, don't you?
I do.
Even though when you took the school to court, no evidence turned up. A third-party investigation found no bullying occurred, didn't it?
At school, Mikoshiba tortured my son. He would beat him up, and then he'd demand all his money. That damn kid was a star student with high grades. My son's own class wouldn't stand up to him. To avoid being beaten, Toshiro used to. He'd steal money from me or his mother to make sure he could pay Mikoshiba off.
Ehara-san, you seem to know a lot about what happened to your son. Do you have any proof?
Would I have lost if I did? That school can rot in hell for all I care. Speaking of, you know what I'm convicted for. It was being a pervert. I admit to everything. I groped a businesswoman's ass in plain sight on a full train. There's no way I'm fighting for an appeal. So as for my defense, I'm in no need of lawyers anymore.
Ehara-san, just a second.
Why would I give you that?
Yagami-san.
Hiro Mikoshiba died in a lot of pain. His final moments were truly horrific. The last thing he felt must have been fear. After slitting his throat, his body was left to rot.
Doesn't that sound great?
My gut tells me Ehara's guilty for sure. There's no doubt he's connected to the murder. I need to hold his attention and convince him to stay. Gotta make him understand I have more info than the police do. Okay. Right, because even the police didn't know of this.
Take a look at this.
Oh, Mikoshiba. Looks like he's seen better days. Where'd you get the photo?
From a teacher at Serio High. But where she got it is the interesting part. A strange woman gave it to her and said to stay away from the Mikoshiba case. You remember Sawa-sensei, yes? She transferred to Serio 4 years ago, not long before your son passed away.
Yeah, not a face I'd soon forget. She told the whole court he was never bullied.
True. She did say that.
And it's not just her I detest. The administrators, the lawyers. It felt like choking the life right out of them. But if anyone needed to pay, it was Mikoshiba. He got what he deserved. It's nothing short of insane that they were just gonna let him get a teaching credential. It all comes back to a flawed and broken system of laws that has no business calling itself justice.
And it was you, wasn't it? You orchestrated every aspect of how Mikoshiba would die. But you didn't act alone. Who were the people behind it? How'd you convince them to kill a man?
That's a good one. You, my friend, are way off.
I wonder. He may be right. Someone could have just tipped him off. Because why wouldn't he want to announce that too? Gives Ehara some satisfaction that Mikoshiba's dead. And someone just has to whisper into his ear, hey, we killed him. That's all. No more context needed.
The way that interview went, Ehara's definitely guilty. But if we can't connect him to the murderers, we're left with no leads to follow.
Yeah. Kept that secret on lockdown, no matter what I asked. What could possibly link Ehara to those men? Damn it. And I was so close, too. To think they're still somewhere in Ijincho. I need to find them before the trail goes cold.
So you're heading back to Yokohama?
Not tonight. Kaito's waiting for me in the office. I'll be in town for now.
Okay. If anything changes, I'll contact one of you.
That's that for now. Okay. Just, oh, there's a side case. Oh, there's a side case. Oh no. Okay, side case, let's go. Quickly. Before Kaito realizes I'm gone. Might as well do it. Can't skateboard in Kamurocho 2. Oh, now I can. Oh, God damn it, guys. Why are you here? Okay.
Here we go.
Get up. Get up. On my face. That would have looked more satisfying if I could see myself. Alright. A lot of SP though, so I will take that. In fact, with every fight, I can pretty much upgrade something, so it's really nice. Good. Get up attack now when I'm on the ground. What is going on here? I said, you give me the goddamn money. Move it. I don't have the code to open the register. I'm just a part-timer. I don't give a shit what you are. Open it or you're dead. What the? Is that a robbery? Look at all these bystanders. And cut. That's the last shot for the day. Thank you, everyone. Tomorrow morning, we pick things up back at the studio. Extras, you'll be getting an email from us soon. Thanks again. Oh man, they were shooting Office Alone 4 here. I wish I could have snuck in among the extras. According to chatter, they're shooting a robbery scene at another location too. Are movies with robberies that popular? Oh, it's from a movie. Jeez, I was really worried for a second. Guess I should beat it. Don't want to get in the way of cleaning up. Now, let me guess. We're gonna look for these robberies and then one of them is gonna be an actual robbery, right? Okay. They're filming down here too. A robbery is supposed to be filmed in a studio, not here. Very true. Okay. Let's see what's going on down there. By the way, it's much harder to skate in Kamurocho, who would have thought, because there's more people. What, are they filming it here? In Cafe Alps? Oh, they are. I can't even enter. Maybe I can enter from the backside. Oh god, I gotta go around. Or maybe I can sneak in from the sushi place. Does the sushi place have access? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I was like, yeah, I didn't think it did. I'll have to use the back street. Oh my god. Really, guys? Good night. Alright. Still fuck them up.
Let's play it by ear.
That box is kind of useless until I get some EX actions for it. Ah, damn, that hurt. I should be able to do this too, right? Okay, I think the purple is agony as well. I just need to get that skill where I can use the EX action when they're in agony. Still getting used to it.
Really, guys?
It'll probably take maybe like 10 more episodes for me to get acquainted and get more skills so I can use them. Oh, when I'm on the ground, I can switch battle stance. Nice. That's pretty cool. Let's sneak in through here. Yeah, if there's a robbery going on, I can sneak in through the backside here. I know, I play all the games, so I know all the back routes. And they go down here. Should be able to enter through here. Oh, I can't. It's locked off. Damn it. It's even locked off over there. Okay, fine. At this moment, I can't go there. Alright, so where do we go now, then? Let's check for another lead. Office alone. I mean, it says it's there. I guess I can't actually do anything there. Alright guys, I'll feed you again since I'm here. Peanut again?
Name, huh?
Here, just keep eating my fucking deluxe food. Because then you'll love me more. There we go, he's maxed. Looks like I got a present. Batting gloves. Cool. Alright. Batting gloves. Oh, now I can go there. What the heck? For some reason I had to check the back and the front, I guess. Canonical. I said, give me the goddamn money. Move it. I don't have the code to open the register. I'm just a part-timer. I don't give a shit what you are. Open it or you're dead. What the? Is that a robbery? Or weren't they shooting the same scene before? They said they were done. What's this? Temporarily closed due to filming. Something doesn't add up. They were done shooting in that cafe on Tenkaichi Street. Why would another bother shooting identical scenes at different locations? I don't see any staff around. This is fishy. I should observe the storefront for a bit. Okay. The windows are tinted.
Suspicious.
Can't say I've ever seen Alps try using one of these signs before.
Hey. Suspicious.
Wait, is that a sign saying there's a robbery right now? Well, I'm just worried about nothing, but if I'm right about this, there's a real problem. Should check out the situation for myself. Maybe I'll loop around the back. Oh my god, now they want me to head to the back? Alright. Oh yes, please, teleport me there. Yes. Save me the time. Damn, it's locked. Well, this is an emergency. Time to pick it. I know how to do this game. Don't worry.
Nice.
I'm not that hopeless. Alright. Wow, who would have thought? Actual robbery. Open the register, you hear me? No, please, don't do this. I can't open it. I really can't. I knew it. The sign was saying there's a robbery right now, not a film shoot. Gotta call the cops. This is going nowhere. Fuck it. Ah. Oh no. Now give me the money or this lady's dying right in front of you. This is bad. No time for cops. I have to do something. But what can I do without getting anyone hurt? How can I close the distance? Close the door. Oh no, Michio. Taru. Okay, there's multiple ways to approach this. Let me save the game then. It's gonna be comedic. What's in these boxes? Guess they all got tossed back here. Aren't they supposed to flatten them? This one's pretty big though. Maybe I can get in and sneak up on him real slick like. You know what? We can try all three methods. Why not? Center of gravity's pretty low. Feels like I can manage though. If I don't make any wrong moves, alright. Time for some tactical cafe action.
Whatever. Just a box. You wanna watch this woman die? Open the fucking register!
Someone, please!
Stop looking at me. Look at those glances he's doing. They're doing small ass peeks. Oh my god. Look at that. Fucking glancing every 2 seconds. That's right, it's just a box. Hello, sir. Your Amazon delivery has arrived. Okay, this ought to do the trick. It was me. Whoa, shit, where'd you come from? Let me go. Aha. Hey. It's over. Stop resisting. Police, we got a report of an armed robbery. Yeah, this is the man. I caught him in the middle of it. Run. Huh? Huh? Whoa. What? Seriously? Officer, that woman is partners with the robber. I'll chase after him. You arrest the woman. Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Calling for backup. Calling for backup. Oh my god. Of course. This is Kamurocho, the city of deception. I should have saw that coming. How naive of me. I've been in Ijincho for too long. Of course. Alright, get back here, you piece of shit. No one outruns the Yagamer. Fuck. Threw an entire bike at me. Out of my way. Good damage, too.
You won't get away.
Really felt that one. Okay, I see him. Really got some distance from me just for one bite. Apparently that hit. I'm like a national soccer star for landing that. Out of my way, people. Oh, cones, no.
You won't get away. Hold up.
Give me that. I'm guessing the path loops if, basically, like, if you don't have enough of a SP skills, in which you should be able to pretty much beat him in one loop. But if you don't, you gotta chase him for a bit longer. Ah, there we go. You're mine.
Gotcha.
I gotta try out the Onomichio costume. It's gonna be great. You're done. Give it up.
No way.
Using the movie shoot as a cover, though. That was pretty smart, I have to say. And a partner who plays along as a customer. You had your own little scene going on, didn't you? Yeah, this wasn't how it was supposed to end. Tell that to the judge. I'm the lawyer, by the way. Okay. Oh right, they have their own police station here now. Completely forgot. Thanks for helping me apprehend the suspect. No problem. I'm just glad no innocent people got hurt. Those two are a husband and wife team that have been making a real mess all across the country lately. They take advantage of different local events to commit crimes without raising much attention.
I see.
So this time they exploited a movie shoot nearby. But it wasn't enough to keep them out of the clink. Thanks again. Oh, and the owner of Alps asked me to give you this. Oh, extract recipe. Cool. I imagine they'll be closed for a while after something like this, huh? Quite the opposite, actually. He said he couldn't wait to open doors back up again, so once we were done with the scene.
Oh.
Wow, really? Well, I guess that's just Alps for you. Even an armed robbery isn't enough to shake them. Well, I mean, they did have a murder case back in Yakuza 4, I think? Which was pretty damn interesting, honestly. Like, Cafe Alps has had some history. Yeah, they had like an entire like murder sub-story that was quite comprehensive if I recall correctly. Right. Please report any other crimes you witness. Yeah, like how about the one that I'm solving right now? Hey, did you see that Office Alone 4 leak? There's this burglary in a cafe, it's so sick. Huh? Were they just shooting that, though? How's it already out? Because someone secretly filmed it with their phone while they were on set. You seriously have to see it like it's so real. No.
Seriously?
What? This angry guy catching the robber, is he the main character? Can't really see his face from this angle. Any idea who he is? I don't recognize him. Maybe this is his first movie. He's good at action though. If he's got acting chops, he might even have a decent career. I'll show you chops. Aww. Maybe I'll poke my head into the drama club one of these days though. There you go, Yagami. Time to join the Seiryo High Drama Club. I'm now Yagami famous. Well, that was a cool little sub-story. Alright, let's head back now. Kaito's waiting for me. My debut in acting. Also, I do have some... Oh. Just about to spend my SP, but... this is fine, too.
Kaito-san, I'm back.
Is Kaito looking at my my debut filming?
Kaito-san?
Hey, did you see that email from Tsukumo?
Huh?
It wasn't that long ago. It's something you gotta see, though.
What is it? Something happened?
It's the murder footage. Mikoshiba's murder ended up on the internet. It's going viral on all the social media sites.
You gotta forgive me. I'll do anything you want. I didn't know he'd do it. I swear. Toshiro-kun was okay. I didn't know he'd kill himself. I really didn't know. I swear I'll try to make it up to him somehow. I'll spend the rest of my life making up for it. Stop it.
What the hell?
Stop it, stop it, stop it!
Oh, they didn't show it. Interesting. Usually they show it. This ain't Danganronpa though. Blood ain't pink. What? It was him.
Ehara.
Huh?
Ehara has an alibi for this, doesn't he?
Okay.
They already found him guilty, and that's the whole reason he couldn't have killed Mikoshiba, right?
Wait, remember. The body was 2 months old. Right? The body was 2 months old. So technically he could have killed him and kept him in good nutrition, right? Which is why, like, there wasn't any suspicion in his diet or anything, right? Like, he had food in him. So he was in that place for a long time. Beat up, tortured, sure. But killed by Ehara. And then, I mean...
But if that's the case,
let's play it out for now.
What the hell is this? One way or another, either this thing is staged, or his entire alibi was a massive cover-up. They can't both be true. But there's something I just can't shake. If you want my opinion on it, this looks real.
I need to have another chat with Ehara. Damn it. I'm not gonna let him get away with this.
Or they're gonna pull some Yakuza 3 shit. It was my twin brother. It wasn't Ehara, it was Jihara. Oh god. I think we're past that bullshit though. Hey, trending video. That's not me though. Don't want to be trending, ever. Not for a good or bad reason. Life of fame is a dangerous path. Volatile. Profitable, lucrative, but dangerous.
A train groping and a murder seem to occur simultaneously. Yagami relentlessly pursues these cases, attempting to poke holes in each. After confronting Akihiro Ehara, the key figure in both crimes, he witnesses a harrowing video that provides more questions than answers. In it, a bound man pleads for his life, but his attacker, bound by vengeance, snuffs it out.
Chapter 5. Double Jeopardy. I mean, even though Ehara is the killer, which is pretty much established now, there are other parties. The Liumang and that woman in the cafe that talked to Sawa. There is so much more to this still. And we're not even talking about those groups in Kamurocho, the Soma and the Akutsu guy and the guy they're hunting.
So the murder footage is already making the rounds online. I don't think it's showing up on TV though.
Yeah, the net's a mess right now. It's all unsubstantiated rumors and unverified sources. Typical, really. An ex-cop going from by-the-book sex offender to vigilante avenger overnight is prime forum drama. Sentiment seems to be swinging in favor of Ehara, but there's plenty of folks on the fence about it too. The reactions have been all over the board.
Do we know if that video is authentic? I mean, CG has come a long way, right?
Oh, or perhaps a deep fake. That is plausible. AI has reached the point where it can generate pretty convincing facsimiles.
No way they're gonna say it's a deep
Someone even
fake.
made a video that made it look like the U.S. president was saying a bunch of crazy stuff.
What? Tsukuba out here predicting the future. Oh my god. Those memes are so stupid.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Deep fakes are only getting more authentic looking.
Can't guys like you tell if a video is fake or not, though? Aren't there any signs?
Oh, there are several telltale signs of a video being doctored. So I ran every check I could think of on the murder footage. And wouldn't you know it, nothing came up. Most likely, we're looking at the real deal.
Most likely?
Well, no one can claim with absolute certainty that it wasn't altered in some way. Which means it's not substantial enough to prove Ehara's guilt. At least not in a court of law.
Gotcha. Do you know when and where the footage was uploaded?
It was posted sometime last night, but the source is too hard to pin down. The uploaders spread it across multiple servers overseas in a well-concerted effort to hide their tracks.
Makes sense. But I'll bet it ultimately came from Mikoshiba's killers, no matter how real or fake it is.
How do you figure?
Think about it. No one could have staged that unless they knew the specifics of how Mikoshiba was killed. From how he was positioned to little things like the blood on the ground, every last detail was just as the detectives described it.
That's a good point. All this browsing's really taken a toll on the old pinky.
Why would the killers go through the trouble of spreading this footage? What good would it serve them? It's true. Like right now, I have no idea. Like even as we progress further into this, I have no idea why they're so like, why are they presenting it like this? First of all, Mikoshiba's a nobody, right? And then it's okay, we kill this guy, but he bullied, you know, my son to death. Okay, you create a polarizing debate between people who are like good. The bully got what he deserved, and two, holy shit, this guy just fucking killed someone, right? You know, you set your camps. What is the end game? What is the end goal for this group? I'm wondering about that too. Causing a public uproar? Obstructing the investigation? Whatever the case, I still have some intervening to do.
Looks like another visit to Ehara might clear things up. You should ask Shirosaki-sensei about it.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
Alright. I honestly don't really need to look at these case studies. I feel like...
Let me get this straight. Ehara went and felt a lady up on the day Mikoshiba got killed on purpose? If that's the case, why the hell would he upload a murder confession after the fact? Is he trying to get caught?
Only Ehara could answer that one for you. I want to ask him that question myself.
So, we're off to see Saori-san then?
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
Like, in that case, it is possible for him to have killed, Mikoshiba. Like, it just makes sense then. Because he obviously killed him 2 months ago, right? And then the body decayed. And then he just had someone else do the flare part and obviously send the video like he did last night. So it's just he had someone else spread the information, but he did all the dirty work himself. So, you know, he groped the woman, to cover his own ass to pretty much obstruct the investigation, and he killed Mikoshiba and then let the body rot, and he probably kept him healthy too before then while torturing him.
Hold the door, please.
Is that Mafuyu? I knew it.
You're here? It's been too damn long, Mafuyu-chan.
Yeah. By any chance, Yagami-kun, are you working on a case for Saori? A video got leaked. It depicted a man committing a murder.
There we go. Mafuyu Fuji, prosecutor. Oh, glad she gets some screen time. I was wondering when she'd show up. Now we just gotta wait for Higashi. Mafuyu is a public prosecutor for the Tokyo office. She's also best friends with Saori ever since college. She's also my girlfriend, but don't tell her that because I have 4 other girlfriends back in 2018. 2 talented lady hotshots of the law on opposing sides of the courtroom. Apparently they have a bit of a fan club.
Are you here about the Ehara case too?
Of course. The prosecutor's office is in total chaos right now, especially the higher-ups.
I'll bet. After all, they're the ones who pushed for Ehara's battery conviction. If that video is real, that would mean Ehara got them to hand him a slap on the wrist instead of a murder conviction.
Yes. And it's not like the prosecution can say, "Sorry, Your Honor, we'd like a do-over," after the fact. To make matters worse, everything leading up to the trial was broadcast all over the news. Changing our tune now would undermine public trust.
That's for sure.
So, for the time being, our department is trying to predict how the defense will approach the situation. Hence why they sent me here to check in on my good friend Saori. Totally no strings attached.
Well, that clears up a lot.
There you kids are. Figured you had to show up sometime.
Mafiu? You're caught up in this too?
Yeah, she ran into us downstairs.
I'm sure you can work out that I'm here to spy on you. But wouldn't you like to know what we're up to as well?
Are you sure that's your only motive coming here?
Sorry?
Something like a professional excuse to see Yagami-san?
In your dreams? I had no idea Yagami-kun was involved until just now.
All right. I'll accept that. For now.
Gotta say, I miss this little banter.
Shut the fuck up, Kaito. Go get me some drinks.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Needless to say, our office is going through this footage with a fine-tooth comb. That said, they've already determined their stance. They've deemed it an unreliable source and therefore useless as evidence. Basically, they want it to look like it was considered and already thrown out.
Huh? So, they're not gonna verify the video? Not even question Ehara about Mikoshiba? Nothing?
Nope. Not after it was proven in court that Ehara committed sexual battery on October 7th. I mean, wouldn't you say a conviction has a certain finality to it? Besides, there's no way Ehara could have murdered Mikoshiba within that limited time span.
Right.
Which means the murder video doesn't really add up, does it?
What are you getting at?
I'm saying, the prosecution believes the video has been falsified.
I don't get what they're trying to push here. Like, why is it not believable that it couldn't happen because of the train groping time frame? This video, like, you can't determine the time when this video happened anyways, right? So you can assume that this happened and then, like, the very next day or the same day, because this looks like it happens at night, right? He did the train groping. Or sorry, no, like fuck. I'm reading my argument here. I'm meaning that this video, like the actual time this video happened, was a very long time ago, like 2 months ago, because the body has been rotting for a long time, right? So he had this video prepped, like, for a super long time, and he just waited for the specific moment to get caught on the train platform so that everything could line up in this timeline that we're chasing right now.
Special effects, CGI, whatever it is, we're not buying it.
Huh.
Furthermore, the prosecutor pushing that stance was the one who handled Ehara's trial.
And that is...
His name is Sadao Takano. He was the one gunning the hardest for Ehara the first time around, especially considering his officer status. He kept insisting justice be served, which got the public behind him rather quickly.
He certainly looked the part of the people's prosecutor, grilling Ehara in court.
So what you're saying is, Takano could never accept anything but Ehara's original sentence. Since this footage of the murder contradicts that finding, he just thinks it's a sham.
Yes, and he'd add that a fair trial's result can't be challenged by some video on the internet.
Well, who could honestly trust a system that changes its mind so easily? Both the prosecutor's office and the court are beholden to the case as Takano-kun presented it.
But that's just sweeping the issue under the rug.
It has a domino effect, too. The police are beholden to the verdict we got, so their hands are tied. This applies to both Tokyo and Kanagawa.
Really? Why's that?
Supposedly, they don't want to get involved with Ehara until they're sure the video is real. If they come in with a list of questions about the murder, it'll show that doubt's being cast on the original ruling.
Yeah, but no one can prove that the video's real.
Right. There's no way to verify the legitimacy of an untraceable video. But if the police aren't allowed to see Ehara, he'll never even become a suspect in the murder. That means he's untouchable.
Exactly. None of the detectives are happy about that. Especially down in Kanagawa. Their job is to bring in a suspect, but their leads are all ending up at the same dead end.
Video footage of a murder preventing a police investigation instead of starting one. What an absurd situation. Yeah, well, that's also because the guy that they're talking about, I forgot his name, they just introduced him. He's probably in on the murders too, right? Because he his, well, not his political platform, but his whole, his motto that they said about justice, right? That got the public backing them, right? So he already instilled that groupthink into the public so that when everyone was like Ehara bad, right? And they got everybody to focus on the train incident so that when this footage came out, it's a piece of evidence, like it is now on the internet. It is something that anyone can view and everyone knows is out there, but nobody cares about it anymore because what is seen as facts, both in the law and in the court of public opinion, is that he's a train groper. And that's what matters most, not that he killed Mikoshiba. So people don't care about that. And that's, I think... Holy shit, this is going to be like... Yeah, this is basically like the first judgment then, where there are several bad parties in every single faction.
Until recently, people were lining up to bring Ehara to justice. Yet somehow his involvement in a murder totally derailed that.
Don't be so surprised. No cop would ever want to undermine a ruling based on their own findings. Anyone who wants to go against the grain's gonna need hard evidence on their side.
So the case goes cold, all to save face for the court and the prosecution. If Ehara really did commit murder, it'll have been the perfect crime. This debacle only serves as proof.
True. It would turn the trial into a farce. There's no way we're letting this go.
But wouldn't challenging this mean going up against the entire system?
Yeah. That scare ya?
Not at all. In fact, I was just thinking, we're the only ones who could take a case like this.
Ha! That's the good shit, kid.
This whole time, we've been writing off Ehara as a convicted sexual predator. But it's looking more and more likely the court played right into his hand.
Yep. All because of that police guy.
As for me...
That's just what I said.
I'm done being played for a fool.
Then
It's because nobody gives a fuck about it, that's why. And because no one does, the police won't, they won't engage in it. The prosecutors won't engage in it. And so it's up to third parties and independents like Yagami and the crew to do that, which the enemy faction has already identified. That's why they're sending out third-party assassins like the Liumang.
What I came to say. And with that, I will be on my way. But if you need help, just ask.
I think we're good for now, but thanks.
That did clear up a lot.
No problem. See ya.
I hope they're able to tie this in, like, well, all into, like, a nice package in the end. Because the first judgment really did that well. Like, tying the Okubo case to the, the old man case, Waku. Tying Waku and the Emi murders together. Like, I could not see a parallel for that. But when it came together, I was like, holy shit, that is cool. And then like proving Okubo's innocence, tying it in with Sugiura, and then Higashi with like the Matsugane arc and like the stolen money with the Kaito and all that. It tied in so nicely together, and it didn't feel like they were kind of separate cases a bit, but they felt sequential in a nice way. And so I hope they do this with this game as well, in which they're kind of able to kind of have a nice little conclusion and closure for all these different villains and involved factions, because I feel like already this story is much more bigger in scope. Like even the investigation so far, it's like much bigger in scope than it was in Judgment. So looking forward to how this plays out.
What? Think maybe it's time to light that flame again?
Oh my god.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not like that.
But it might be later in the third game.
Anyway, what I'd like to do is ask Ehara about that video face to face. Any chance we could see him again?
I was actually about to suggest that. One moment. It's from Ehara's prison.
What?
Don't tell me he died.
Hello? Yes, this is Shirosaki.
Don't tell me he died.
Yes, I can talk.
His prison? Why would they call us directly?
Guess we'll find out.
Suicide?
Understood. I appreciate the candor. That was one of the prison wardens. He was asked to convey a message from Ehara.
About what?
In short, he won't be speaking with his representation any further.
You're joking.
To be more specific, he said he's not taking any more questions. It seems he fully grasps the situation, even in custody.
How is that even possible?
I'm guessing the murder footage that was uploaded yesterday was also planned out in advance. That or Ehara's conspirators have to be filling him in. How else could he predict we'd try to see him again so soon?
I can see either of those scenarios making sense.
But only someone on the force could be leaking insider information to him like that.
Damn. This shit's turning into a full-blown conspiracy, eh, Doc?
Whatever it is, it's screwing up our plans.
Yeah, the timing couldn't have been worse. Now what are we supposed to do?
Come on. There are plenty of leads that don't involve grilling the culprit.
Yeah? I'd like to hear them.
Well, if it were me, I'd start with Saori-kun.
Okay.
The first thing I want to learn is whether Ehara is really the murderer in this footage. Given the entire sexual battery incident as an alibi, there is no way he could have murdered Mikoshiba. However, this new footage knocks the bottom out of that premise.
Right. Either his alibi or the murder footage. One of the two's been fabricated.
The groping or the murder? Right now, which one do we doubt more? What if they're both real? No, yeah, what if they're both real? That's what I'm thinking. I don't see why they wouldn't both be real. And obviously the groping incident can't be fabricated. I mean, it was literally filmed by random people, by bystanders. The murder footage, sure, it could be fabricated in like a real world scenario. Sure, it could be a deep fake, it could be doctored in some way, but Tsukumo proved that wasn't. So I think they're both real.
Well, hold on. What if they're both real?
Both his alibi and the video? In that case, let's start with the murder. After committing the murder in Ijincho, Ehara would have had 13 minutes to make it to Ikebukuro Station.
Ijincho and Ikebukuro are roughly 30 kilometers apart. It's possible if he traveled 140 kilometers.
Okay, obviously I don't know this information, but alright.
An hour.
Is it though? Ehara would have had to change out of his bloody clothes, so he probably ought to shave those 13 minutes down. On top of that, he was traveling during rush hour. It just doesn't seem feasible.
Okay, then let's rule that out. I'd say we're making some progress here, guys.
Boy, you're really reaching for that silver lining, aren't you?
Regardless of who actually murdered Mikoshiba, we have two conflicting accounts here. Which one was faked? Okay, so interesting. So one of them really was fake. I thought that both of them could be real because one, the footage of when he was killing Mikoshiba, that happened at night, right? And the groping incident happened in the morning. So I thought exactly what Saudi was saying, is that he killed Mikoshiba at night, and then, but remember, the body had to rot too, right? So I thought that he just killed him, right, and then left the body there, had his whole team set up like the conspiracy plan to like air the footage, and like the whole groping plan, right? That's pretty easy to set up too, and then have that happen 2 months from now when the body's decaying, set the flares, and then get arrested. I thought that was real, but okay. Well, I think the groping incident is a setup then in that case.
I think we should revisit the harassment case. When the sentence came down in court, no one expected it to end up as a murder alibi.
Much harder to fake that murder footage.
Plus, everyone suspected Ehara was working alone. He may have not been. All this makes a huge difference. No one would suspect a train groping to involve accomplices or alibis. The search for evidence wouldn't be as intense as for a murder.
But the entire incident was caught on camera, top to bottom. There's more than enough physical evidence, too.
Then we'll need to verify each and every aspect of the case.
Okay, what first? Should we investigate the crime scene again? Maybe we'll discover something new if we check out the station during the crime's actual time frame.
No, I think we saw everything we could there. Actually, if we're reviewing evidence, we could do that from right here, couldn't we?
What catches your eye specifically? I ask because fabricated evidence would likely show signs of tampering. This would prove Ehara's alibi doesn't hold up.
Time to really scrutinize the case. What evidence was Ehara relying on to falsify his alibi? Sorry, that's my work alarm. Gotta end this episode soon, right after this. But what evidence was he relying on to falsify his alibi? Trace elements. Taken from his hands after... there must be some deceit within the groping evidence. Okay, well no, this confirms that he touched her butt. Transit card. No, he was there. 7:43. Fuck, I don't remember when it happened though. 7:45, okay. Person in sunglasses who appears there. Okay, that makes sense. 9:06. The actual crime is not visible. Are they trying to tell me that the girl was in on it?
This part's still getting to me.
The security cameras inside the train caught the act on tape.
So Ehara was caught red-handed?
Quite. Once he was detained, police detected fibers of the victim's underwear on his hand. That makes for the most conclusive evidence in a battery case.
Oh, true.
And there's no way he just bumped into her or something, right?
The victim wore a knee-length skirt, so the assailant had to expend considerable effort to reach her undergarments. That's not bumping into someone, Yagami-san.
Oh, my bad.
The victim reported feeling physical contact right as the train began moving. She said she spent her 6-minute ride to Shinjuku in shock and revulsion.
Could you describe the victim for me?
She's an office worker married to an industrial designer. Also has a 6-year-old son. Full name, Yui Mamiya. 30 years old.
A wife and mother.
Perhaps if we talk to Mamiya-san directly, she could give us more insight than that video. She may even recall something none of us know, upon learning Ehara's alibi might have been fabricated.
That's a good plan. We'll finally have a fresh source of info.
Oh, that was
In
correct.
that case,
Okay.
give me a moment so I can get a meeting set up.
I didn't
We
think
should
that was
have her
correct.
address and other information somewhere on file.
Yeah, what really bothers me was just that the camera didn't actually catch the act of him, like, performing the act. And then the timestamp was interesting too, because 7:45, right? That's when he waited to board the train, right? And then 9:06. And obviously I don't live in Japan. I don't know how long it takes for the train to get from Ikebukuro to Shinjuku. I don't know that. Never been on that. But that's like a what? That's like a 1 hour time frame, right? So I don't know. There's just like, I think we need to establish like what happened exactly on the train too. There's something that we might not know.
Bear in mind, Mamiya-san was the victim here. As the assailant's defense, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome.
Well, then
That's
I'll
pretty
just go.
Standard for us, I'd say. Nobody rolls out the red carpet for a detective, right?
Yeah. Say, Kaito-san, it looks like we've got some free time, so let's say we grab some food.
Now that you mention it, I am getting hungry.
Yeah, me too. I gotta prepare for work, so I gotta eat too. Yeah, I'll join you guys. Parasocialism. Oh god. Alright. Let's talk to the boys first though, before we head off.
I brought my own food. Unless I'm working at the courthouse, I always bring a bento. Thanks to Mom.
Aww. Oh my god, Hoshino is me. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Putting it in the video.
Say, Yagami, you sure you don't want to take up your old post again? I've got nothing against detectives, but the energy here is so different when you're around.
Aw. Genda misses me.
We should have the victim's personal information somewhere on file here. I'll need some time to find it. Feel free to go eat with Kaito-san.
Alright. But yeah, I mean, as of now, it's so hard to speculate about this case. I have no flippin' idea, like, what is real, what is fake, and I feel like I'm being taken for a ride, but you know what? I guess that's the whole purpose of this too. So next time we'll resume. I'm gonna pretty much keep going with the story. I don't see any reason to stop, unless some more sub-stories come, but I don't think they are because I'm with Kaito. Also, I guess before I leave too, really hope we get to include Higashi in this game too, because you know, he's one of the original members that helped us back in 2018, so I really do hope they bring him back at some point. But yeah, really liking it so far. I feel like we still got ways to go, so from here on should just be story, at least for like the next 5-10 episodes. See you then.